Hey Pratt, this is your strength coach and personal trainer Karina here. We are going to be going over phase 3, week 1 of your summer strength training program. So for this week we are going over a barbell bench press. So this traditional lift is something that you'll see a lot of people doing, but I want to teach you how to do it correctly. So a couple things that we're going to be going over for setup. First of all is your hand positioning being super important. So with other barbell exercises, where you can really find the most helpful visual pointers is going to be the little blank strips on the bar. There's going to be the grit of the bar, and there's going to be 2 or 3 really thin plain strips where you can line up your fingers. That's going to be really helpful for making sure that your hands are evenly placed on the bar. If you have one a little too far out to the left or the right, it's going to make it really hard to balance the weight, and we definitely don't want that. So other than your hand position, one thing I also want to mention is that you want your hands to be just outside of shoulder width. In the video you can see how I start my setup, which is first of all making sure that my shoulders are packed into the bench. This makes sure that I'm not rounding my shoulders and I'm really focusing on posture even though I'm laying down. Posture is important, doesn't matter whether you're sitting, standing, laying down. It's always a factor that you want to consider when you're setting up for an exercise. The next thing after I set my shoulders down is I'm going to try and keep my back flat to the bench. And for here, you're going to think about either you can consider putting your rib cage down, or you can think about belly button up to your chin. Either way, that's going to lock your back and your stomach into the bench. A lot of people might do the power lifter position, which is a heavy arch in your back. I don't teach it that way, but you know, if you guys already have a powerlifting coach that teaches you that, I'm totally fine with that. But for today, we're gonna learn this way. The other thing you want to think about is basically screwing your heels into the ground. You want to have your upper body, your trunk, and your lower body locked in as tight as possible, so that way you are in a very stable position in order to push this weight. The last thing I will mention about the barbell bench press is the position of the bar when you're going down and up in the bar position. The bar position is basically going to start off basically between your chin and your nipple, and so right in the center of your chest. That's where you want the bar to hit. That is also where you want the bar to be at the very top of the motion. So when you're starting, have the bar chest height. As you're coming down, let your elbows come out to your side and dip down. You want the bar to hit your chest, and then you're going to push up. So if you guys also, last thing is that you want to be exhaling as you push the bar up to the top. So if you guys have any questions about how to perform a barbell bench press, please feel free to reach out to me at Body by Karina, at Pratt Rec Well, or you can drop any of your questions in the comments. I will see you guys next week for phase 3, week 2, and a lower body workout.